Once upon a time, in a world just beginning, where the sky was a blank, gray canvas, lived a very special bear named Orion. He wasn't like the other bears who spent their days fishing and slumbering. Orion was a dreamer. He would often gaze up at the vast, empty sky and sigh. "It's so plain," he'd rumble to his friend, a wise old owl named Luna. "So much space, but no color, no sparkle." Luna would hoot softly. "Perhaps it's waiting for someone to give it some, Orion." This idea sparked something in Orion. He looked at his paws, stained with the vibrant colors of the forest. His left paw was blue from the blueberries he loved. His right paw was yellow from the sunflowers he'd brushed against. His belly was a warm orange from rolling in fields of marigolds, and his nose was often tipped with red from the juicy raspberries he snacked on. He had all the colors he needed. That evening, as twilight settled, Orion had a brilliant idea. He gathered the deepest, darkest blueberries he could find and mashed them into a rich, inky paste. He then found the tallest pine tree at the very peak of the highest mountain. He climbed and climbed, higher than any bear had ever dared to go, until the wind whistled past his ears and he could almost touch the gray emptiness above. Taking a deep breath, he dipped his paw into the blueberry paste and swiped it across the sky. A deep, velvety blue, the color of midnight, spread out before him. It was beautiful, but it was also very dark. "It needs light," Orion thought. He scrambled back down the tree and searched for the most radiant things he knew. He found sparkling quartz crystals that shimmered in the moonlight and gathered armfuls of fireflies, whose tiny lights pulsed with gentle energy. He crushed the crystals into a fine, glittering dust and gently mixed it with the firefly's glow. Climbing the great pine once more, he took a mighty breath and blew the sparkling dust across the midnight blue he had painted. The dust scattered and twinkled, creating a breathtaking tapestry of tiny, shimmering lights. He had made stars. Each one was unique, a tiny beacon in the vast darkness. He was so proud. For nights, Orion and the other forest creatures would lie on their backs, mesmerized by the starry spectacle. But soon, the sun would rise, and the gray would return, washing away his beautiful night sky. Orion knew his work wasn't finished. He thought about the most cheerful color he knew, yellow. He spent a whole day gathering armfuls of the brightest sunflowers, dandelions, and goldenrods. He ground them together until he had a pot of the most brilliant, sunny yellow paint imaginable. The next morning, just before dawn, he climbed his tree. As the first hint of light appeared, he took a huge dollop of his yellow paint and flung it towards the east. It exploded in the sky, a magnificent golden orb that radiated warmth and light. The sun! It chased away the last of the night's chill and painted the world in glorious shades of gold and amber. The other animals cheered as they felt its gentle warmth on their fur and feathers. Orion was delighted. He had a night sky and a day sky. But what about the moments in between? The sky was still gray at dawn and dusk. He wanted to make those moments special too. He thought about the colors of his favorite things. He gathered soft pink from wild roses for the gentle start of dawn. He found fiery red from autumn maple leaves and a deep, royal purple from wild irises. For the evening, he took the warm, comforting orange from the marigold fields where he loved to nap. That evening, as his sun began to set, he climbed the tree one last time. He took the orange, the red, and the purple, and with gentle, sweeping motions, he painted the western horizon. The colors blended together in a breathtaking display, a perfect, peaceful end to the day. The next morning, he did the same in the east with his soft pinks and yellows, creating a gentle, hopeful welcome for the new day. But there was still one more thing. Sometimes the sky cried, shedding rain upon the earth. After the rain, the gray would still be there. Orion wanted to give the world a gift for after the storms. He decided to use all his colors at once. He took a little bit of red, a splash of orange, a streak of yellow, some green from the fresh spring leaves, the blue from his blueberries, and the purple from the irises. After the next rainfall, while the sun was beginning to peek through, he climbed his tree. With one grand, arching sweep of his paw, he painted a magnificent, colorful bow across the entire sky. A rainbow! It was a promise of beauty and hope after the rain. From that day on, the sky was never just gray again. It was a masterpiece, filled with starry nights, sunny days, and spectacular sunrises and sunsets. And every time you look up and see the deep blue of night, the bright yellow sun, or the vibrant colors of a rainbow, you can remember Orion, the bear who dreamed of color and painted the sky for us all. Thank you so much for listening to our story today. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more tales that spark the imagination. We'd love to have you in our community. Until next time, keep looking up.